So as we know, Noli just released and has been really fun to play with according to me. I know some people doesn't share that for Noli as I do, but I mean I don't really care. However, there's many more killers to be added to the game, and I thought it would be a pretty funny idea to just imagine some movesets, see what are their passives, abilities, and how would they be played. So yeah, in this video I will be doing exactly that, reimaginating the moveset of one killer, guess 666, the myth, the legend, one of the most popular Roblox myths actually. Not only that, he's also the most likely to get in the game after Noli, so that makes perfect sense. However, just a small disclaimer, this video isn't meant to predict what the killer's moveset will actually be. It's just my vision of those and likely won't get in game. Not only that, Guest 666 already has a moveset of his own, so I will simply be modifying it, I guess. I mean, to be fair, if one of the devs just sees this video and are like, this guy has a great idea, let's do Guest 666 based on that, I don't really care, I mean they can do it. It's their game after all. Anyways, also, please tell me your opinions on this and what do you think of it in the comments. It's important for me to learn out of what I can do to improve this. But also, at the same time, please consider liking the video and subscribing if you end up enjoying this one. I tend to do Forsaken content or just Roblox content in general from time to time. Generally dumb stuff, but whatever. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video and let's get right into it. To begin with, Guest 666, he already has a moveset, so let's see what he has to offer. A very strong slash, like 32 damage? It also has a leap ability, Hemorrhage and Blood Hunt. From what I can see, the devs went with a very fast and very strong killer, which is also what I will be doing, so the moveset won't be that different. I guess I will just modify them in order to actually make them slightly less OP, because really, it doesn't seem like this killer has any debuffs from what I could see. For his mouse 1, Carving Slash, I will simply lower its damage to 27.5, because 32 is a lot of damage, and can basically two-shot literally every single support except Taff. However, I will not remove its ability to hit multiple players at once. I think it's decent, plus it makes sense, Guest 666 already looks very massive, and its slash seems extremely strong. It does have a slow build-up, similar to that of Noli, and it also instantly destroys Builderman's buildings. Its leap ability, as said in the wiki, doesn't really have anything, so I can do anything I want with leap, yay! Anyways, its leap ability would be a massive dash forward, dealing 20 damage to any survivor in the leap, and bleeding 1 to those too close to Guest 666. The leap will go for, I don't know how much studs is it, but I think 33 studs is a decent amount. If a wall is hit, then Guest gets stunned for 2 seconds before getting back up. And the number of secs is lowered by the amount of survivors hit. If you hit one survivor, then you will only be stunned for 1.5 seconds. Note that it's only big walls. Small fences will not cause anything, and same thing with the ability stopping in the middle of the air. It also has a sizable hitbox, meaning it's unlikely for him to miss anyone. Its cooldown for the ability will be of 20 seconds actually. So Hemorrhage is a very vague ability, as you can see, which is why I will also be modifying it a lot. I want to make Hemorrhage kind of like a Jason's Behead, but much harder to hit and also much more punishing. Guest 666 will grab a player, stare at it for 3 seconds before giving him the Hemorrhage, permanently removing 20% of its max health, as well as leaving him with 50% of his starting health. However, he can be stunned, and if a sentinel does it, then the ability is cancelled. Guest 666 isn't actually stunned, but the ability has been wasted. The survivor will also lose 50 HP. Only Chance's Gambling or Builderman's dispenser can actually revert this. That's another thing to note, buffing indirectly both of them. The cooldown for this ability will be of 25 seconds. Blood Hunt, the third ability, is some kind of thing where Guest 666 targets the weakest survivor, is given blindness free, speed free and a red screen. He can also see a trail to the weakest survivor, and all of the rest become invisible, basically through the weak. Guest 666 will require to have killed 3 survivors to enable this, And this is really unfair, especially in LMS, because how can you outrun a killer with speed 3? This is literally the reason why 1x's minions were badly nerfed. My proposition would be to rework it into a passive. Bloodhunt will automatically be triggered after 3 kills, or 2 kills that are only 15 seconds apart. He has speed 1, and is unable to be stunned, and has blindness 2. However, every survivor's aura will be shown. He can only punch, dealing this time 35 damage with bleeding, but slowing him down in the process. The full ability lasts for 20 seconds, delayed for 1 second every hit, and 3 seconds every kill. If it runs out, then Gas666 will be given certain debuffs. If he has killed at least 2 survivors while in Bloodhunt, or if LMS starts, he doesn't gain any debuffs. If he's only killed 1, then he gains slowness 1 for 15 seconds. If he has failed to kill anyone, then he gains slowness 1, as well as blindness 1 until another survivor dies. During Bloodhunt, every survivor will temporarily lose 20% of their max health, and the timer doesn't stop, or actually go on, while in Bloodhunt. If LMS starts, then he automatically leaves Bloodhunt. And Bloodhunt cannot be activated before LMS, no cooldown because this is a passive. Gas666's ability, as depicted by the wiki, seemed to be just insanely OP with literally no drawbacks, like the ability to see where the weakest survivor is, the best slash out of any killer, as well as just no drawbacks whatsoever. Thanks to my version, each of his abilities has some kind of counter to it. Leap can make Gas666 stunned, but is also a very good group damage. Hemorrhage is a very unique ability, lowering survivors' max health. However, the effects can be countered if Gas666 gets stunned during the ability or if there is a Builderman. And Bloodhunt doesn't equal target the weak anymore, including during LMS. Gas666 suffers from the same thing as Jason, not many ranged attack, but also having no minions and has to rely entirely on himself. I do think that Gas666 is very strong against support, like I don't think there is any support that will be able to survive him, but also I think Sentinels are a little bit advantaged against Gas666 because they can simply counter Hemorrhage whenever Gas is trying to give it to a survivor. Builderman is also strengthened, and Chance is the only one that can literally get rid of Hemorrhage by gambling. That makes sense. Anyways, that's gonna be it for today's video. Tell me your thoughts about this, and also tell me which killer should I do next. If this video does well, I might do a sequel to this one. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it and subscribe. It would help me out a lot, and I'd really appreciate it. Anyways, yeah, see you guys in the next one, and have a nice day. Goodbye.